Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, 10th June 2025. Aries, why do so many relationships seem to come with built-in booby traps? Today you may get a particularly pressing demand for someone in your family to give you your time or money. You're unwilling to part with either at the moment. You aren't going to let your emotions choose for you for once. Hold on to your convictions and don't let others influence your decisions. Taurus, this is going to be a day to protect your sense of space and privacy. You may be forced into some kind of relationship with some unscrupulous persons. They're going to make you feel like your territory is being invaded. What they don't know is that you're prepared. This isn't a time for people to be bothering you. Gemini, expect to have to make some adjustments in your love life. You may be in a different frame of mind than your partner. Why not use the day to step back from the relationship? Spend time apart for a change. After all, there's nothing dramatic about the fact that your needs and desires are in sync. It is only temporary. Cancer, you may find today a bit upsetting. Your nurturing instincts genuinely want to assist the many people who are asked for your help and advice, yet you can't shake the feeling that they're taking advantage of you or trying to make you do things that you don't want to do. Yes, it's hard to be a good parent to others and yourself at the same time. Leo, how irritating to realize that those pesky problems from the past haven't been resolved. Today you will have the strength and awareness to put these problems to rest simply by talking about them. Ironically, the reproaches made by your partner are what spark the change in attitude that you need. Virgo, continue slowly and steadily. You may get all worked up over nothing because you want everything done at once. It would be a good time to prioritize what you really want to do. Be cautious of anything that distracts you. You have such a great desire to live through extraordinary experiences. Give yourself the time to completely experience those moments. Libra, for a few months now, you felt that things are accelerating in your professional life. Perhaps some projects have developed more quickly than you anticipated. They may have even gotten a bit out of control. Today, you should let yourself distinguish more clearly what you've done so far. You may be in for a surprise. Scorpio, if by chance you have to speak in public soon, trust that people will enjoy listening to you. Words come effortlessly to you and you exude confidence. You willingly accept the compliments of others. Your energy level is high and you will be unstoppable. This is only fair after all the work that you've put in for the last few months. Sagittarius, here is just the kind of day that artists dream about. After yet another lukewarm reception of your artwork, an influential agent shows up and offers to place your paintings in one of the most prestigious museums in the world. This is just an example of the kind of extraordinary event that could be in store for you today. Whatever your pursuits, you have a very good chance of success. Capricorn, you could be in the spotlight in the next few days. Try to resist scrambling to the applause of the attention, as you may encounter some unexpected obstacles. After being recognized by the public, you may need to confront the question, now what? The answer lies in taking a modest approach from the offset. Aquarius, if you have ties to any therapeutic profession, you may make a strange discovery related to the health field today. You won't find this discovery in any book or methodology that you normally follow. Emotions aren't so blind as rational society would have us believe. Sometimes they lead us down the road toward knowledge. That's the case today. Pisces, it's like you have to do everything at the same time right now. What you really need is an extra pair of hands and some additional hours in that day. It's your nerves that might pay the price for this fast-paced existence. You can't go on like this. Rather than give up on your goals, why not give yourself some time to reach them? This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Good morning and happy Tuesday to you guys. Well, hope you enjoyed your holiday. I just relaxed for that one. But guess what, guys? The competitions over the weekend, the young people, the juniors, they were out and by every means, That entire thing was so phenomenal, and we have to give it the credit. We have to give it the attention. We've got to pour into it. We got to do our part because they certainly did their part. So before we go into the news, I would just want to say congratulations to all of the winners emerging from the competition over the weekend. The juniors, we had Baby K and we also had Zizi. These were the two young ladies who captured the primary school competition in both Calypso and Soca. And from the secondary school, we had Lexi and we also had Lady J. So congratulations, young ladies. We're looking forward to what's to come in the next year. But you guys absolutely did an amazing job, each and every one of you, and the people who prepared you, your schools, well represented. Let's see what our news department is working with. We'll be back.
Good day, this is the morning news and I'm Earl Buski. Hundreds of St. Lucians received much needed medical care over the weekend as a team of US-based health professionals partnered with local organizations to deliver free services in Vieux Fort.
So we have a range of medical services. So we have gynecology, we have pediatricians, we have physical therapists, we also have optometry, so for eyeglasses, and then we have psychologists here as well for counseling. And then on the other side we have dental services, and those include both cleanings, extractions, and just basic examinations. You know, sometimes kids need that for school, so we're able to provide that full suite of services.
The initiative, led by Hope Mission 360 in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the St. Lucia Mission of Seventh-day Adventists, aimed to treat over 1,000 people during a 3-day outreach at the Bellevue Human Resource Center. Education officials and school leaders from across the OECS region gathered in St. Lucia for the highly anticipated OECS Pearl Principals Conference, a pivotal moment in the region's efforts to transform primary education.
Your role in the broader education or in the broader educational ecosystem remains critical. The insights, leadership, and experiences you bring from your schools will be invaluable as we move towards eventual full implementation across the country and the OECS region.
The initiative, supported by a $100 million U.S. grant from the Global Partnership for Education, benefits OECS territories including St. Lucia, Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Grenada. However, all member states are expected to reap the rewards of the shared regional effort. A Laguerre Babonneau mother is living in fear and desperation, claiming that her own daughter, recently released from prison, and the daughter's boyfriend have turned her home into a place of threats and intimidation.
Because after she had stabbed the fella at Marcia, I told her I cannot come to Marcia. I want her to come and build a little apartment underneath the house to stay. That was agreed. We helped her. And she came and stayed there. She spent 9 years on remand, not on remand, on bail. 9 years on bail until she was sentenced, and she spent 7 years and about 8 months or plus in prison. And from the time she is out, my life is miserable. I'm nothing to her now. I'm not her mother. She changed her name. She showed me she changed her name. The majesty don't do nothing about that. I tell her I have her daughter. She give me that daughter from 3 months old. She stand up right there by that tree there and tell me, look the child. She don't want it. If I don't want it, push it in my backside at 3 months of age. And up to her day, I have my granddaughter with me.
Claudina Saint-Ville says she's pleaded with the courts for protection but believes the system has failed her, leaving her vulnerable and afraid for her life. A local mental health advocate is intensifying calls for citizens, especially men, to prioritize their mental well-being, as June, the month of June, is observed as Men's Mental Health Month. Kim Eugene, a global HR consultant, human resource consultant, and mental health advocate, says the long-standing stigma that associates emotional vulnerability in men with weaknesses continues to contribute to rising cases of violence and suicide in the island.
I recognize the need and the importance to not just raise awareness, but to take action when it comes to our mental health. It's something that we are aware of that has become a silent issue. It's a silent killer in and of itself because it's stigmatized and persons aren't comfortable to have that discussion.
Eugene referenced recent statistics highlighting a clear need for expanded mental health awareness efforts. She encourages men to speak out and speak up and seek support, reminding them that resources are available and that their voices do matter. This is the end of our report. I'm Earl Buski. Until next time.
Thank you, guys. We take a break. We'll be back. And definitely keeping to my word and sticking to our word, we definitely need to give more presence. And of course, they did their thing, and we now have to give them the recognition that they deserve. Now, we caught up with Robert Rene at the schools competition over the weekend. And you know what? We had to rope in him to get his thoughts and his feeling and his excitement as to, the level of competition, where the kids are at, what does that mean for the music industry on the ground. And he is excited, as you will very well imagine. I'm not surprised we caught up with this gentleman here at the junior schools Calypso and Soca competition. We're here for the secondary part of it. Yesterday was a primary. Mr. Robert Rene, I don't know. Your heart must be singing. I mean, literally right now.
Definitely. My heart is singing because I'm very excited to see what's happening. And in fact, earlier today I was saying I must make a post just thanking individuals like CPMC and Camdo and Events St. Lucia and all of these stakeholders who have come to put this event together, because we are seeing the future of Calypso and Carnival, and I think ultimately we cannot say that the future is not in good hands after witnessing all of these wonderful performances. So I am excited to see the budding Calypsonians, both from the secondary and the primary school, which was yesterday. Fantastic.
I have to concur. I was saying it throughout the whole time, man. The effort that's been put, the platform at the highest level at that. It's not just creating a platform, but creating a platform at the levels where we want to see the future. And I remember, I don't know, Bachelor, when I spoke to him, that was something that he was very passionate about. And I agree. And I think a person like yourself who is so into and passionate about the art form and music will definitely appreciate that, because the kids, not because it's kids, they have we hold them at a lower standard, and we have definitely seen the presentation here today. I mean, come on, the kids are gone all out. The vocal training, their delivery, I mean, everything is just so at a high level.
The other individuals we may not necessarily see, because they're in the background, are the music teachers and the schools.
Yes.
Because a lot of what's happening here today could not have happened without them. So the platform was created, but the teachers, and I want to, of course, give them a huge thank you to all the teachers who have made it possible for these students, because they're the ones ensuring that the songs, the children get the songs, they're ensuring the training. So they are also very invested in this particular activity. So we see that passion from the teachers. individuals, and you see it also now being filtered down to the students. And of course, it's just a huge effort all around, and I am very, very grateful to see it. So the future is in good hands.
It has. I definitely say that the future is definitely in good hands. Now, the other thing, we are at that level and we love it, and we are absolutely soaking it all in. But there's always room for improvement. I was thinking, and I'm not sure if that's a thought that crossed your mind, because in my capacity over at the radio station, only a few were able to have their recorded music on, so we could have actually played it. Is that something that probably we could, for next step moving forward, something that we could look forward to as well?
I definitely agree. In fact, even in our situation as primary schools, you see that we would like our children's songs to be played, but there's a cost associated with that.
Okay, so that's why I did that, because I'm saying now that everybody else is putting their hands to their shoulder to the wheel, and we're seeing progress being made, maybe this is a call out for some studios. Maybe this could be a place that you could probably lend some hand, or whoever else can step in and make that a reality.
I definitely agree. I think there are a lot of stakeholders that can come in at this point to ensure, because we now also understand that music is no longer just a national thing. It is a global thing. And in order for it to be appealing to the global audience, it has to be done with a certain degree of quality. And so if the studios can come in and say, okay, when the Calypso season comes, we as a studio, we would commit to recording X amount of students, either at a heavily discounted price, just so that we ensure that there is for posterity purposes, and also quality, because once you've had this particular audio, you can also now do a little video, and you can put that out there, publish it on YouTube, and it can go worldwide. And so if whether it be again CPMC and all the other stakeholders, they can start looking into ensuring, and that actually, again, you also know that I'm very, very passionate about the tent. So I think it should also be something that we do, because what's happening, the current culture that is ensuing is that on the evening, the audios that are recorded from the live performances that is what usually gets played. But I think, again, for posterity, and not just that, but quality purposes, we should encourage or create some sort of avenue whereby the tent artists get to record their songs at, again, a cheaper rate, if anything, just because of their affiliation with the tents or CPMC or any of these other
I totally agree. Yeah. But certainly, kudos to what is happening here.
Definitely.
And I know you're
happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Our loyalty protected jealously. Be loyal to friends and family. Be loyal to your community. Not to any foreign enemy. Not to any political party. Our loyalty, our responsibility. Our loyalty is a national duty. Be loyal, be loyal, be loyal, be loyal to your country.
History was made, because this is the first time we have put on the soca component to the competition, and our first ever emerging queen of soca and the junior is Baby K, and we caught up with her. She's excited, as you would imagine, and also we caught up with a seasoned veteran, Ricky T, to get his feel and his take as well as to what this means for the art form moving forward, and also to tap into where he's at for the season as well. Well, all right then. She won. I told you she was coming to... Anyways, I did say that, didn't I? I had an interview with her before this on RCI. And when I saw and I listened to this young lady, her decorum, I said, that child going to win this thing, you know. And I called it, and here you are. crown on head. Congratulations, Chloe, baby K.
Thank you.
What was it like, though? I mean, let's talk there first. What was it like when you took the stage? Were you nervous or anything?
I was at first, but when I ran on the stage, all the nerves went away.
Yes, and you just delivered, boy. And you did a song entitled School's Out. When you look at the crowd reaction, you think they were able to relate, innit?
Yes.
Because everybody was jumping up, they like that, you don't?
Yes.
So how do you feel now, though? Now that did you know that you were gonna win the crown because you were there, you saw everybody else, and everybody else did very well?
I didn't know I was going to win the crown because I did not see everybody's performance.
Right.
But I just went there, I gave my best, and I didn't know if I would have won or not. I just
did your best.
Did my best.
And here you have the crown. Now you know you just created history, right?
Yes.
What is the history you created? Tell me.
First ever junior soca winner.
That is correct. So you start something there, darling. Congratulations. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Now, does that encourage you? You want to do this some more? You get excited now to want to take this on seriously now? Right. A little? Oh, all right. Well, you have a lot of time to decide, yeah? Mm-hmm. But congratulations. And big up to the Patricia D. James. Is it the Babino Primary?
The Vidbute.
Vidbute. But J Papa God. Listen, they tie me up so much. So it's Vidbute. It's only the secondary school they rename.
Yes.
Right. So the primary school remains the same. You see, all that I already know that. So we're schooling you here today. But baby K, congratulations, darling.
Thank you.
And congratulations even more for making history. This is heavy. This is big. This is huge. All right? And definitely something to celebrate. Wonderful. All the best now, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. There's no surprise. We will find Ricky here because Ricky has always, we can't question that. When it comes to pouring into the younger generation and building the future of the art form, Ricky stands at the helm. And we know for a fact that this is something that you always do.
Yeah,
we don't have to ask that.
100%. Nothing less than that.
Let me tell you, Ricky, lots of things happening. I hear you have an album and thing coming out. We appreciate you being here. But since you've been supporting the youth for so long, I mean, you must recognize that in the past years, or maybe about the last 2 or 3 years, the effort that has been put, the revitalization of the schools competition to that magnitude. You are here now, testament, looking at it. Of course, how do you feel about it?
Well, I feel it's amazing. They bring it back and giving the youth a chance again to showcase the talent. Even my daughter was amazing today.
Your daughter is there.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
So I'm happy, and I appreciate the government of St. Lucia for bringing it back. And guess what? In our hometown, Marshall right there. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
How hopeful you are. I want to pick your brain a little bit. I understand your daughter did a really, really good job.
Yeah, man. She did very well. I mean, at the end of the day, the winner is a winner.
But you're proud, as a
But
dad.
I'm very proud. Ice cream is on me today. Yeah.
I best join that click because I feel for ice cream. Now let's move along now to the generalization of the carnival season. So far to date, we've seen a number of rhythms and contributions coming from the Stratosphere Music Camp, which of course you're a part of. So you guys have been working, definitely been working. What is the thought pattern? What is the atmosphere like when you guys come together? How it is that you're anticipating the season? What sort of impact you and your team would like to have?
Well, basically what I'm trying to do this year is a lot of collabs. If you realize, I did one with HP, Collusion, whole heap of collabs.
I saw that, and you and I had to talk about that a little bit, but I like it.
And this is what I'm trying to do this year. Embrace the artists and putting them in the Rickety's home. You know? Make them feel what it is. Our carnival need the old time again.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm missing that. So I try, even Cripple, this year, people look out.
You have a collab with Cripple?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Max, I waited for this one, certainly.
Yeah.
Right.
So, this is what I'm trying to push this year, St. Lucia Carnival 2025. The collab, everybody telling me, Ricky, where your song? Our songs is there. Once Rickety's name is there, our songs is there. So we're ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
moving forward for the season? I know you're some man you like to put up because that's your art form, which you're very passionate and you care a lot about. Just any word moving forward for patrons who's going to be coming to our carnival? Anything you want to leave with them?
Yeah, man. I mean, for all those who come in to St. Lucia for Carnival, hope you do. Come. All right? This is the #1 carnival. No boast or brag about that one. All right? #1 carnival. Come see, represent, enjoy, be safe, drink responsibly. No fighting, no fussing. All right?
Absolutely.
Love and goodness. Kaboom.
Absolutely. Kaboom. We out.
Hey St. Lucia, what's up? If you realize, I've got an eye out for you guys. Today, following up with last week's episode, we did the core. Now we incorporate legs in the core. Here we still have lovely Tora. How you feeling? All right, so we're going to hit the legs, all right? Still, with your elevated platform at home, remember, if it was Monkey from Northwest, you were sitting on his wife. These Lucian guys have a problem. Anyway, his wife was his elevated base, but now we have a tire. But if you have your bucket, your bath pan, whatever you're going to use, we're going to get it done. Remember, 6 minutes explosive. So what we're going to do now, we're going to stand over what we're going to use. So we're going to have a tire, your bucket, and we're going to suck in our core, and we're going to go down slowly and explode up. You ready? Let's go. Down and up. 1, 2, ensure your stomach is in always. 3, push back. 4, don't let your knees pass your toes. 5, chest out, core in, come down slow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Excellent. Now, this one especially, if you want to be explosive, you're playing basketball or any other sports, this next exercise is excellent for you. However, if you cannot do it, the alternate, you're going to squat down and you're going to come up on your toes, stretch out on the toes. That's the alternate for it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down, jump up, and control it down. So I'm going to do the jumping up, and you're going to do the toes. All right? Ready, St. Lucia? Let's go. Come down slow. Sit. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let's go, 10, 11, and 12. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The next time you jumping up, I doing calves because, whew, that burns. That burns. All right. St. Lucia, I don't know about y'all. I'm not that fit, but I fit. But you see all y'all that not fit, your foot, I know that hurting y'all if you're trying it. Anyway, the passenger fit his foot. I don't care. The next exercise, we're going to do a pulse. We're going to squat down low, and we're going to actually sit down on our thigh area. All right? Our glutes. We're going to burn the glutes and the thighs. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Down low and pulse. 1. Take your time. 2, 3. Back flat, chest out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And up. Woo! Woo! What is it? You're not? You're not feeling it? Where you have been training? At which gym you have been training? This one. Exactly. I don't really feel it, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right. You see, she's a seasoned veteran. And she's a lady. It's a squat. They're not supposed to feel it. Us men supposed to feel it. All right. What we're going to do now, St. Lucia, we're going to do alternate calf raises. It's like you're walking in slow motion, but on your toes. So we're going to squeeze and squeeze. Ready? Again, engage your core and use your hand movement. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, see the calves work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Right. 12. St. Lucia, I don't know, but it's tough. Talk to me, Tora. I'm about to pass out. I'm good. Good. Last but not least, simple exercise, the fundamentals of using the legs. We're going to do some simple lunges. All right? Now, don't tell me you cannot lunge, because everybody walking, everybody has run. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back flat, chest out, core in. 6. Woo! 7. Let's go. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Again, guys, simple, easy exercises. Stop making excuses. 6 minutes, already done. You sweat, then you just go and take a shower, and you get ready to go to work. Stop making excuses. Just be focused about this lifestyle. This lifestyle can save your life in the long run. And will be a lot cheaper if you proceed to take care of your body than you proceed to the hospital. With that said, good morning.
And that's our Tuesday offerings. And listen, that should give you some indication as to where we're heading. The future of our artists and our industry is definitely in safe hand. If you had any thoughts or any worry in your mind, it's time to lay it down and see how it is done that you can play your part in enhancing them going forward. Congratulations to everyone involved. And that's our Tuesday show. Let's do it again tomorrow, Wednesday, for another DBS This Morning.